What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back to watch some Boruto. This is episode 185. In the last one, I don't even want to talk too much about this. I've been binge watching the heck out of Boruto, and this is going to be the last one of the day. And so the last one, just like I thought was going to happen, Mugino sacrificed himself. Ao is the Terminator. I don't know what the frick is wrong with this dude, man. But the rest of Team 7 had to retreat. Hopefully some miraculous freaking thing is going to happen and Mugino survives, but I don't know, man. Also, at the very, very beginning, it showed a little glimpse of Kawaki. It was just the back of him. He was outside looking, you know, in the distance on the edge of a cliff. So I hope that we get to see some more of him. We actually see his face, hear his voice. I really want to get to that. Anyways, before I get into the next one, if you guys are enjoying these reactions, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. Also, feel free to check out these other social media if you want. And with that being said, let's get on to the next episode of Boruto. Let's go. Craziness, man. Okay, we do have this stuff with me.
Please
with
hold
us.
still for just a second, Sensei.
You mean this foam is actually gonna help heal me up?
Yes, that's right. It works by markedly boosting your own innate healing abilities. You can just think of it as a kind of amped up adhesive bandage.
It's like a bandage, huh? Your scientific
Hey,
ninja tools
way more
are
than a
pretty
bandage.
Amazing, Doctor.
Amped up, ain't doing it
Please don't say
justice.
that.
Yeah, he's feeling a little bit of guilt for this because he knows that
It doesn't seem our
they were
pursuer's
able
getting
to
closer.
get some
As soon as we're
information
done
out of
training,
him.
Sensei, we really need to get away from here fast.
He's not feeling right about Mugino, and I don't either.
Damn it, Mr. Mugino.
That shouldn't have freaking
Sorry
happened.
to say that Ao's attack was fatal, but Mugino sacrificed himself to save all of his comrades.
Mugino was freaking awesome, man. He's way cooler than you, Ao. I don't know what your deal is.
Stay back, Boruto!
But I'm surprised, like, with Konohamaru, like, the way he deals with stuff.
Please don't forget about what I
And
asked
he
you
is
to
a
do.
shinobi, but, like, I mean, this was his dude. Like, he's known him, like, for a long, long time. I wonder if maybe Boruto will tell him about his backstory.
He was right in front of me, but I couldn't do anything.
We don't
Stuff
have
like
the
this
time
keeps
to be sad
happening.
now. All of us are still alive, so it falls on our shoulders to carry out his will.
Yeah, I know all that stuff, but still, all of this is just way too much for me to take.
It's fricked up, man.
I never thought a hero from the 4th Great Ninja War would be someone that ended up becoming an enemy.
He's a Jonin who has supported the Hidden Mist since the era of the previous Mizukage.
What's more, the scientific ninja tools implanted all over his body spell big trouble.
Yep. The frick, dude.
He seems to be looking for the contents of the container we found inside the downed airship. Also, he intends on getting rid of every last one of us for snooping around the area.
What do you think it could have been?
Don't know. Although, we have to get this data
Where's
back to the
Kawaki
village
at,
for
man?
analysis by any means necessary. It'd be wise for us to split up into 2 groups.
Hold on just a second.
I'll work alone and act as bait to keep him occupied.
But Konohamaru-sensei,
The rest of you head back to the village and take this with you. You got it?
This
Are
bait.
we going to lose you too? You
We-
know that's
we-
not right, big bro.
We can't be having
Alright, now
that.
hold on, don't get the wrong idea. This decision is only meant to ensure that this intel gets delivered to the Leaf and nothing more than
But
that.
Sensei, you're already exhausted. It's too dangerous.
That's right. We can't let you do it alone. We'll defeat this guy and avenge Mugino too.
Boruto, listen, I understand the way that you feel, but still...
You're really all right with this, big bro?
Of course I'm not alright with it!
Hmm.
But still, that's all the more reason we need to make our decisions calmly right now. If I'd died instead, he would have done the same thing.
But big bro,
I have a suggestion to make.
Let's hear it.
I believe that I'm more suitable to act as bait, so please allow
Wow.
me to do it instead.
Dr. Katasuke,
hey, wait a minute. What are you talking about? There's no reason for you to do something like that.
I hate to admit it, but there is one. All of this was entirely my fault. I essentially brought this whole situation upon us.
What? You did?
What do
Well,
you
I mean, you know, he
Mhm.
gave him those prosthetics
It all happened right around the time of the tuning exams.
and more
It seems
than
that back then I was placed under a genjutsu and was psychologically manipulated by someone.
What?
And then, much to my shame, I leaked my knowledge about scientific ninja tools.
What does that mean?
It had been a mystery who'd cast that genjutsu on me, but with everything that's happened, it's become fully clear who the culprit was.
It's Ao.
That's right. That's the reason why I said I'm the one responsible for this situation.
So to sum it all up, Doctor, you are saying the enemy attacked us with tools developed from technology stolen from you?
Exactly.
That's correct. Not all of it is mine, but they probably made use of my technology.
No, you aren't to blame for this, Doctor. You had no choice. It's the enemy who's responsible for all this, thanks to manipulating you with genjutsu.
That's true.
Wait, this happened during the tuning exams. So you using me back then was also...
I'm sorry, please forgive me, young lord.
It's Genjutsu.
Although, to be honest, that was partly me. After all, genjutsu is also able to amplify traits that already exist within a person.
No way. I really wish you'd told me about this sooner.
I can freely admit that what I did is absolutely something that warrants hatred. I mean the misuse of tools, and even the creation of monsters such as Ao, however inadvertent. It's thanks to that Lord Mugino was... My remorse about it all is endless. I do not blame you, young lord, if you can't forgive me. And I was so close to rekindling our friendship, too. I suppose that deep down I'm just a deceitful, cowardly man. I got what I deserve, but still I do wish that things were different.
Dr. Katasuke.
That's all the more reason why I have no choice but to take full responsibility for this entire mess.
Well, we're still gonna need your intellect and your, innovations. You can't be dying on us yet either.
Scientific ninja tools shouldn't have even been invented to begin with. That better not be what you're thinking right now, Dr. Katasuke.
Young lord?
That's how I used to feel after what happened during the tuning exams. I wish these things never existed.
Until like yesterday.
But the scientific ninja tools I saw at your lab were different. They were all actually a whole lot of fun. Couldn't believe it, but I was excited.
And they can be used to help people out.
Those tools were created to make people smile, not to make people sad. Isn't that right? But Old Man Ao is totally different. He misused scientific ninja tools and killed Mugino just to suit his own needs. I can't let that go.
Boruto.
If he's allowed to run loose, then there's just gonna be more victims. Everyone will get the wrong idea about the tools. They'll hate them without knowing about them, just like I used to. These scientific ninja tools are for creating smiles. Isn't that right? And doesn't that mean you need to be the first one to smile, Doctor?
Oh, young lord. That's right!
Let's go. They're friends again.
Anyway, guess this means we won't be using the bait strategy, right?
We do this together.
Think Boruto's
Man, I'm
right,
telling you,
Sensei. I second that.
Konohamaru
Yes, me too.
constantly
Hey, I
wants
think
to
you're
just
right.
go in by
We'll
himself.
defeat Ao and make sure that we don't let anybody else die.
I thought maybe with
We can only call
Mugino,
it winning if we
it
meet
would be
that
a little
condition.
different if,
All right, that's more
after
like
his
it.
death, but
Okay. Now let's all think of a way
Maybe
to make
not.
it out of this alive.
just
Yes,
makes me
sir.
concerned about Konohamaru. Like, if this one day, like, he is actually going to stay behind without anyone's help.
All right. I need to test out the results of my maintenance and make sure it's all up to snuff. This some kind of payback for what I did before, huh, Code? If you want to fight, then I'll take you on. I need to test out the maintenance done on my body, and I can use you for that.
You may never need to undergo maintenance again after I'm done with you.
Whoa, the heck? They got to
Those
fight
are some
right now?
pretty bold words.
Oh, I'll win, because I'm not gonna lose against a traitor.
Oh, whoa, he thinks it's her.
What did you just call me?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb. We know there's a traitor hidden amongst the inners. That's what Jigen said, after all.
There's a traitor amongst us?
Jigen believes they're responsible for crashing the airship, the one that was carrying the vessel on it when it went down. You weren't behind it?
And why would I do that? So you ambushed me thinking that I was the one responsible.
I don't think it was
No.
her.
Actually, fighting any of you would have been just fine.
What?
You see, if I simply tortured all of you in numerical order, I'd eventually discover who the culprit is. To be honest, I think this was one of the more clever ideas I've had.
What's he just wants to...
But come to think of it, since you didn't make any excuses
Go after
or
every single one of
alibis,
them?
I guess what you're actually doing is admitting to being the traitor.
Still don't
You've
think it was
gotta be
her.
kidding me. Apparently you really do want to die by my hand. You really can't tell. Looking at things from our perspective, you're the most suspicious person of all, Code.
What, me?
All I mean is that the person who's the happiest about the vessel being lost is you, isn't it?
Take back what you said. Do it now.
Oh, what's this? Are you mad that I guessed correctly? You're so lame.
Take it back!
Well, he's sensitive.
Come on, you guys, give me a break. How many more problems are you gonna make for me? I don't have enough antacids to deal with this.
What, are you trying to put out the fire?
Rooting out whoever this traitor is would normally be my job. I'll try to explain it in terms that you can understand. First of all, I admit it's true. Jigen believes there might be a traitor who's hidden amongst the inners. But that said, there isn't enough proof to know for sure. Making an assumption like that just because of a single airship mishap could simply be him overthinking things.
Is that why you inspected us under the pretense of performing maintenance?
Yeah.
But what if Jigen still did this on his own and he's just like
How convenient for you.
came up with this whole traitor
I did
thing
it to
just
settle
to...
things peacefully. All these erratic actions of yours are derailing my efforts to keep things from escalating.
Well, that's not good enough. Just you watch. I'm going to find the culprit.
Jigen won't be happy if you continue down this path.
What?
In fact, it'll upset him greatly. Don't you get it? Just stay in your own lane.
Although, there's really no reason that we shouldn't be suspicious of you, is there, Amado?
Come on, give me a break, would you? If I were the traitor, then there wouldn't be any reason for me to stop the two of you from going after each other.
Whoa.
I'm not so sure about that. It might just be a tactic to make us trust you.
If you want to suspect me, go ahead. After all, it isn't as if I believe either of you are innocent, just because nothing showed up during the maintenance that I did on you.
Who is it? Who is the traitor?
That makes Boro look even more suspicious for skipping out on maintenance earlier.
Don't forget, Koji Kashin didn't undergo any maintenance either.
Doesn't it seem like it's a really bad idea to leave somebody like that in charge of tracking down the vessel?
Actually,
I still think it's
where
Koji
is he right
Kashin.
now?
Koji Kashin. He's about to meet up with him, isn't he? This frickin' guy. I used to like him. Whoa, you're making me dizzy.
Destiny can be quite ironic. I never imagined that my enemy would be the Hokage's son, Lord Koji Kashin.
What does he mean by that? Like, he keeps saying that there's something up with, like, the Leaf Village and everything.
It's not like you to let them get away. Have they sparked some emotion within you, my dear ex-shinobi?
The shinobi side of me died long ago. I'm now just a tool being kept alive, thanks to science. A tool that exists solely to carry out its duties as an outer of Kara.
What outstanding professionalism. It may just be a matter of time before they sniff out the vessel's identity.
Why don't you simply deal with them yourself?
This is also a test for you. It's easy to hide behind meaningless words, but can you really discard your emotions and eliminate the progeny of your former compatriots?
I'll kill them all in an instant, and like a scientific ninja tool, I don't have any emotions.
What the frick?
Very
I
well.
don't get it, man.
I look forward to it.
I don't get it. What's up with you, Al?
My goal now is to break away from my life as a shinobi.
Why?
To prove that I've done so, I must defeat them with scientific ninja tools.
Oh, yeah, and he took one of these frickin' things.
Ao is now armed with a jutsu-absorbing gauntlet.
So he can likely absorb most, if not all, ninjutsu attacks leveled against him.
He's almost Momoshiki now. What's going on here?
But still, that's how we'll get him, too. We're gonna strike from his blind spot, while he's being distracted by absorbing a barrage of jutsu attacks from us.
What if it's revealed?
He didn't actually have a blind spot in the past when he possessed the Byakugan.
Yeah,
in
what if
his
he
right
still
eye.
has that?
But he lost that right eye during the 4th Great Ninja War.
And that means we'll be able to use surprise attacks on him.
To absorb jutsu with the gauntlet, one
Oh,
needs an
man.
absorbing sphere.
What if now
He's
he has a
unable to
robot
absorb
eye?
anything until he creates one of them. As you can see, it only takes a second to form, but you'll have an opening in that time.
We'll all create the opening, and you'll take him down. Got it?
I gotcha. And I'm gonna do it with this.
Oh my gosh, he's actually gonna use that, but that drains chakra really fast. Alright, stop using it right now.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, see, that's just way too fast.
Hey, Boruto!
Oh, come on. Why didn't he remember?
This thing's super dangerous. The chakra depletion from this tool is no joke. Yeah.
What if we get
feel
him
all
to...
of my strength getting drained right out of me.
I did explain it back
Ah.
at the lab, but it's still a prototype that isn't very practical just
We said bring it though with
Its
us.
power level
This
is
guy,
incredible,
he
but
wants
it
to
isn't very
defeat
easy to
Shinobi
handle.
with
Remember it
scientific
all now.
ninja tools.
I guess I'll have to activate it right at the moment I attack him.
What if he
The
takes it
gauntlet's
from
a bit
us and then
big on
he
you, so
uses
I
it
tightened it up.
and uses
Here,
up his
go on
chakra?
into your wrist.
It's literally a double-edged sword.
Yes, that's correct. I'm afraid that's simply the way powerful tools are. This is a situation where there aren't any cheat codes like in video games, young lord.
Yeah, I know that, Doc. It's a lot more like the way it is with ninjutsu, where practice makes perfect. Am I right?
Yeah.
Let's make sure we get this done, everyone.
Let's freaking do this.
Let's go and teach this guy a lesson
Yeah, that's
on the proper use of scientific ninja tools.
Let's freaking go. That's what I'm freaking talking about. All right, we're going to be going after Ao. I think that's what they're going to do. I think we're going to bring this thing. He might try to use it like Boruto, but I think that Ao's going to end up taking it, and then he's going to want to use it. He's going to be like, oh, wow, I'll cut you down with this. And then it's going to use up his chakra, and then we'll have an opening to freaking frick him up. I still just can't believe that he's doing this. It feels so strange to me. But Boruto and Katasuke, oh, they finally kind of settled things with one another. They're friends again. That's good to see. Boruto is now on board with these scientific ninja tools. He now understands that it's about how it's used, and it isn't like the video games with the cheating. This is different because there's still, like as we saw with the chakra blade, you got to use it wisely. If you're gonna use that, you gotta use it wisely. You can't just use that and expect to win. So that's good. They're on good terms again. Still don't know who the traitor was. I think it's Koji Kashin. I just have that feeling. You know, he has something to do with the Leaf Village. He keeps saying something about that, and that his enemy was gonna be the Hokage's son. I don't know, man, but he honestly looks a lot like Amado too. So kind of weird. But yes, the rest of Kara's trying to freaking figure it out too, like who the traitor is. Code, he wants to freaking just go through all of them. He wants to torture every single one of them, and then one of them will eventually, you know, give it up and spill the beans. But I don't think that's gonna happen now that Amado showed up and he was like, oh well, Jigen wouldn't like this. So but Code seems like he really admires Jigen. Maybe he wants to be like him. No Kawaki in this episode. When are we gonna actually really see him? I don't have that many episodes left until the dub is done. So anyways, what did you guys think about the episode? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you did enjoy the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to check out the other social media. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.